Okay, Dr. Shift, you pay. No. Please talk to people. I mean, you are the convener of this protest. Please, can you give them a brief on how you are seeing things going, please?
Well, let me thank everybody who came out yesterday across the world. We're not just trying to make a small statement. We want Nnamdi Kanu to be free.
Yes.
He must be free.
It's non-negotiable.
It's non-negotiable.
What I want to say is because I'm saying that Yoruba man is fighting for Igbo man.
Longer divide us.
Yes.
They have discovered that this one has come to unite us.
Exactly.
The oppressed.
Exactly.
And that is why they are very worried. And I hope they continue to be worried. Because the voice is loud now.
Exactly.
And we are unstoppable.
Exactly.
And we will ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is free.
Yes.
There's nothing they didn't do to us yesterday, including opening fire on us. So I'm not surprised that today or yesterday they targeted his lawyers. They even said it. The presidential spokesperson, Bayo Nonuga, said it, that the lawyer had no business protesting.
Imagine.
They were about to release them yesterday on bail because they committed no crime anyways. And then suddenly changed their mind and even attacked us in front of the FCT command. What they are trying to do is that they know they don't have a case. And the lawyer, the lead lawyer, who has been challenging them, they want to put him away. At the time that they said his clients should open his defense. You are the one who said go and open his defense.
Yes.
The lawyer is preparing, but now you are taking the lawyer away so that he cannot prepare for him to open his defense. What we're trying to say is that we got here this morning, and lo and behold, the police has rushed here without letting his lawyers be aware of their client's whereabouts. And the judge, upon discovering that there was no lawyer around, has sent them to Kuje prison. That was the goal of the illegal IG, is to send this guy away. That's the goal of Tinubu, to make sure that there are no lawyers to defend him when he returns to court, to open his defense. That is it. That is the tactic you are saying now. And you see that they're also sponsoring propaganda that it was Sowore that got them arrested. Yeah. It is part of the propaganda so that they will use that to divide us.
To propaganda.
Yes. And we are used to that. I am here to get Nnamdi Kanu released.
Yes.
And nobody who is being held, including Igbos that were tagged IPOB members, who are all languishing in several detentions, in Wanwa Barrack, in Tiger Base, we will get everybody out.
Yes.
It's either we are free in this country or we ensure that we fight for our independence again.
Exactly.
Yes. Freedom or nothing.
That is why I have no apologies. When you hear me say that Nigeria needs a revolution, this is what I mean.
Yes, we need revolution.
Without a revolution, everybody will take you for a granted. Even a chicken can take you for a granted. For granted. Bees, flies, we take you for granted. Rats, we take you for granted. But in this case, we are prepared for whatever it will take. That's why they never thought I could come out yesterday. And they said, after the tear gas was, they thought it was over.
Yes.
We protested in this Abuja in 6 places. Yes. We were emerging in different parts of the city. And with their help, they were able to help us shut down the city.
Exactly.
Even the judge who gave an order that we cannot go to Aso Road could not resume to work yesterday. We hear his own case. So, but just be prepared. Those of you who were afraid this last time or who were convinced not to come out, know that nothing can happen to you if we all unite en masse.
Exactly.
If the mass decide today that we want Nnamdi Kanu release, they will release him.
When people say yes, nobody can say no.
Revolution!
No, revolution!
Yeah, my people, I believe you heard what Sowore said. You heard it all. This is the report from Sowore regarding Barrister Aloy Ejimako and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother that was arrested yesterday during the peaceful protest that took place in Abuja. Now they have decided to send them to Kuje prison for them to stay there because they violated whatever they called their own law because of they protested. They are playing this game and the people are seeing their back. It's like a person swimming and you are seeing the back of that person while he is claiming he is hiding under the water. That they are not capable to convict Mazi Nnamdi of a single crime. For over 7 years, battling around this man, they have not been able to convict him. Now the strategy is to keep his lawyer behind the bar while they are presenting their own arguments, while they are required to prepare for a trial. Break the leg of the defense and enter and score a goal. That's how low the government are descending in order to make sure they pin Mazi Nnamdi down to a particular crime. With all these shenanigans, they are not going to win this case. They are not going to pin Mazi Nnamdi down on any crime because already the process is compromised. Like I said from the beginning of this very trial, from the beginning of this court process, that Mazi Nnamdi can only be found guilty where there is no law, where the rule of law does not apply, where there is no justice, fairness, and equity, where the law is being suspended. That's where this man will be convicted. Like I said, go and read the principle of legality. Nobody is allowed to be tried or to be prosecuted without the due legal process. It is not done. You cannot compromise the system from the beginning. Now you want to get a better result at the end. It is not legal. Mazi Nnamdi was extraordinarily renditioned. When you hear people say extraordinary rendition, it's not a slogan. It's a law that has to be obeyed. There is due process of extradition. The process by which Mazi Nnamdi was brought to court is illegal. So upon that very process, no legal conclusion can be drawn to effect conviction against Mazi Nnamdi. Nigerian government are reducing themselves to that very level of finding by all means possible, trying by all means possible to convict Mazi Nnamdi. But I believe where there is law, where there is justice, where there is fairness and equity, where there is the principle of legality in operation, Mazi Nnamdi will not be convicted, except, like I said, where the law is suspended. Because Nigeria is a place where the law can easily be suspended. Let us see, maybe Nigerian government and Nigerian judiciary are on the path of setting another world record of convicting a person when the process was already faulty. A case of this kind of magnitude, convicting a person of an offense in this very case, where they are the ones that destroyed the process from the beginning. We'll wait and see. God bless you. Share the video for other people to see it. That was Sowore saying and insisting that Mazi Nnamdi must be free. And every other person that is tagged terrorist in the name of IPOB must be free. In the night, the darkest hour in the night is the hour before the dusk. That's when the night, the thickness of the night is more visible. The hour before the dusk, that's when the night becomes more heavier, more thicker. God bless you.